life, I've been a performer, a musician, beloved and celebrated by all. But I have a secret. I'm also a playground for sprites and spirits and worse. The voice that rings inside me now is darker than any that came before. Almost caused a bunch of my fans to rip each other to pieces. But you can trust me. I've got this under control. Step 1. Find out who or what is trying to take control of my mind. Step 2. Make it sorry it ever tried.
The dwarf is unnaturally still. You might mistake her for a corpse, were it not for a slight twitch of her eyelids. She slowly opens her left eye, then her right, and wipes away the slobber.
What's it to you, slow wit? Nah, nice quiet spot for a dwarf to get some shut-eye. Cobwebs, I reckon. Maybe some spiders and silverfish, rats. Nothing you want, unless you collect cobwebs, I guess. Wine all you want. I'm staying and you're leaving, and that's that.
Before you can ask more, the dwarf holds up her hands and closes her eyes. She's done talking.
Oh, it won't budge.
crowbar would open this thing. Oh, you got rocks knocking round that noggin of yours. We'd have more luck asking Duna to open it for us than for it to budge by our own hands.
Maybe if we had a...
I've spotted something.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? Oh, you got rocks knocking round that noggin of yours.
There we
It's
go.
opening,
The door's
finally.
open.
By Duna's dagger. You here to free us or kill us?
You're not getting an answer till you keep your hands free of wands and such.
Good to see you'd rather flop your lips than fight. We're here looking for a slippery snake called Mordus. This here's his quarters, but ain't no sign of him.
Only thing we managed were to close that door behind us and get us stuck. Supposed to be another door out there, but never could find it.
Ain't no telling where that priest went off to. Started acting all funny not so long ago, then flew the coop. Well, at first, he was just buddying around with Lohse and the rest, you know. But then he'd start looking all sickly and run off for a day or two. Then some stranger tried taking old Lohse down, but got himself caught and tied up. Ain't no coincidence Mordus went hanging around then.
She taps a finger against her forehead.
A woman knows things. Nothing's getting past me. Best we head off then. We've got business to attend to.
What's this? I found something. A skull. It's missing an eye. As far as locks go, this one's pretty macabre.
The shrine depicts Duna, yet has clearly seen better days. Scratches and fissures deface its exterior, and its eyes have been gouged hollow. You scrape your knee on the wooden floor. Nothing else happens. The stone is cold against your palm. If this figure once held power, it has since been depleted.
Well, this would do. If I can get stuck, then I can get unstuck.
You run your hands along the exterior until your fingers graze the button noted in the schematic. There's no mistaking the sound of stone chafing stone. The entrance to the chamber grinds open, filling your lungs with slightly less stale air.
Noblemen, for insubordination!
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Watch it. Those are source hounds.
Pick up a scent, would ya?
Halt! The hounds smell sauce on you. Plenty of it, by the sound of them. Haven't got a collar for you. Damn it. I'm sorry, but I can't let you leave. Hounds, at the ready. the gallivanting you want. If a hand goes snapping at your heels, I'm looking the other way.
Where is it? Where is it? Madam? Please, have you seen a small burlap pouch lying about? Blast! It's gone for good, I fear.
She rubs a hand over her smooth head, then suddenly looks up at you. Her great greenish gold eyes are alive with worry.
There isn't any chance you could spare a moment to help me look, could you? I wouldn't dare ask it if it weren't terribly important.
Tears star her eyelashes, and she begins to weep. She takes your hand.
I know. What a crybaby I am. It's just, you're so kind. It's been a difficult day. The pouch. I really must find it back, or my master will flay me alive. It had quite a sum inside it. Magister Raymond, he bade me take the coins to purchase supplies for his journey, but I dropped it along the way. He's sure to think I stole it.
She tilts her head back and blinks back tears.
I'd never do such a thing. Never. Honest work, what I wouldn't give. But I'm an indentured servant to Magister Raymond. I'm legally bound to work for him and him alone for the rest of my tenure.
She reaches out as though to shake your hand, but stumbles, falling a little into your arms. She laughs, embarrassed, and quickly rights herself.
Terribly sorry. I'm not in my proper mind today, it seems. I'll keep looking myself. Good day to you.
Shush it, hound.
A fisherman stares at the water, muttering to himself.
The missus will kill me. She'll tear me a new mouth halfway down my neck. Fish will bite, all right. Not that you'd eat one. I've got a worse problem than that. Way, way worse. I've gone and dropped my wedding ring in the water.
He gives you a sorrowful look.
My wife's dead, buddy.
He looks at you disapprovingly, but can't keep a straight face.
I'm pulling your leg. She's fine. She'll be bloody furious if I don't get that ring back, though. I was casting a line and I cast me bloody wedding ring instead. Guess my fingers aren't as fat as they used to be.
He contrives to give you a sad look.
The wife's got a sentimental attachment to that ring. Her mum took it off her dad's drowned body, here, on this very beach.
He contrives to scowl, but can't keep a straight face.
Ah, I'm joshing ya. Scammed it off a drunken elf in the tavern a few years back. But still, the wife will be furious. I could do that, I could. But seeing as the ring has a bit of sauce to it, like as not, going in there will attract Voidwoken. All things equal, between an angry wife and Voidwoken, I'm leaning towards the wife.
He squints, first at you, then at the water.
You looking to meet a Voidwoken, are you? You must have a high opinion of yourself in a fight, or you wouldn't be so eager.
He gives you a strange look, then turns away.
With you around, I don't think I'll take the risk. I'll have to face herself in all her wrath. Better get fishing. A bit of gold for dinner at the tavern might soften the blow. Bidding you good day, then.
Fishy, fishy, fishy.
horrified fisherman stares at the water, muttering to himself.
That was terrifying. I need to get myself a new line of work. Something as far away from the water as I can go. Goat herd, high on a mountain. Spice trader in the deserts. Anything but this. If the missus will go for it, of course. She likes the beach. You found it! How wonderful! The wife will be thrilled. Or she would if she ever found out about this, which of course she won't. But I can't thank you enough.
His eyes narrow.
I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to say. Here, take the last of my gold as a token of my thanks.
He slips the ring onto his finger, where it dangles loose.
I feel better already. Need to fatten myself up a bit again so I don't lose it a second time. Can't be relying on mercenaries like you to dig me out. Can't afford it.
With a new confidence in his stance, he gives you a casual salute, then turns back to his fishing.
Careful now, that's a trap. Careful now.
Slippery little worms.
The power recoils from your attack. It clearly didn't expect resistance, but it has too much control over too many minds. Try as you might, you can't break its influence.
Come no further. And still you about our
Ambush.
business? little worms.
The woods have grown chilly now that the sun has set. Annie shuffles across the picnic blanket and huddles against you for warmth. You wrap one arm around her and with the other conjure a little ball of flame in your palm. Little more than a party trick, but her eyes fill with wonder nonetheless. "It's so pretty," she says, resting her head against your shoulder. "I don't care what they say, what you have is a gift." She inclines her face up towards yours, lips parted slightly. You lean into her, closing your eyes. The ground drifts by hundreds of feet below you. Droplets of your blood fall away from you into space. You don't feel any pain, only a numbing cold. Your senses are fading. All you can hear is the beating of the Voidwoken's wings and the beating of your own heart, only your heart is slowing. The Voidwoken seems to sense that you won't make it. It unleashes an outraged screech, then releases you from its grasp. The ground rushes up to meet you. You close your eyes. The spirit traces runes in the air. You recognize the gesture. It's the same one you perform when gifting others with your blessing. Your blessing leaves you as a stream and returns to you as a river. You see through the woman's eyes. You feel the discomfort of a source collar as you tug at it. Then, a clatter and a shriek. A winged Voidwoken has grasped you in its talons. It takes you to the air as you flail impotently. The Voidwoken continues its journey for hours, perhaps days. You watch as familiar land and sea pass under you until the creature slows. The talons open, first air and wind, then a thud. Blackness. Light. You peer through the fog to see two dwarves, eyes as black as coals. They are dragging you through grass and stone. "Perfect bait. The master will be pleased," drones one of them. The blessing fades. The spirit's hands are stilled. She looks to the sky, searching, then lowers her head and flashes the tiniest of smiles.
There was something in the ground. Back in the cave,
The dwarf bangs his palm against his head.
Damn it! I can't think. I can't remember.
The dwarf rocks back and forth, staring at nothing.
That can't have been real. Those monsters bursting out from the ground, it was just a dream. It had to be a dream.
Sorcerers. They brought in sorcerers? I can't remember. I can't remember why.
No, this ain't right. I was on duty in the cave. I was on patrol and I was alive. This ain't right. None of this is right.
Here lies Patrick, prophet. He perished in this place, predicting the downfall of Brachus Rex. Burned alive. Sounds hot.
The statue stands before you in silence. It reaches to the heavens, as if praying for release from its chains.
The flame insists on dying. Does nothing last in this infernal land?
What's happening to the shrine?
As the torches around you flicker and crack to life, you hear a low groan. It starts soft, then crescendos until your chest rattles and your head buzzes.
Rackus Rex! God damn you to this hell in which I suffer! God damn these burning flames! My blood boils in on death, yet you don't know my name! The indignity fans the flames! You've summoned the great prophet Patrick! I knew Brachus and knew his secrets. I saw his rise and fall as woven into the tapestry of time. He branded my truth as blasphemy, and I burn for it! Volumes, but the prophecies are meant for divine... Wait, you! It's you! I see it. You too follow a path consumed by fire. You must take my gift from among the flames. With it, you will know truth. With it, you can... Brachus!
The rumble reaches a deafening forte, then dissipates. The voice is gone. Only the whisper of the wind fills your ears.
This place is well tended. The locals seem to think highly of him. Hey, look, a lamp.
Lying at your feet is a strange lamp of ancient design. Spots of gold shimmer through the thick grime that coats it. As you hunker down for a closer look, the lamp jerks slightly, almost imperceptibly. The lamp feels strangely hot to your touch. As you wipe away the years of dirt and grime, it trembles in your hand. Heavy smoke spills out of the spout of the lamp, falling to your feet, where it flows away from you. The vapor arches into the air and starts to take shape before you.
Who summons what? One of you?
His face twists into a sneer and he flexes his claws.
What's wrong, Godwoken? Did the Seven turn you down too? Or are you here seeking even more power? I should strike you down where you stand, God-taint. Because it would be a kindness. I've known the power you feel, the promises you were made. I too was named Godwoken once. My god gave it all. Power, glory, hope. It was intoxicating. Until she took it away.
Deep inside, you can feel your god stirring. It's recoiling, revolted. No wonder Zor's Stissa turned this one away.
Unworthy, she said. Unworthy to be divine. So she gave it to another. What kind of a monster gives you that power only to strip it from you? To promise you will be the light of the world and then cast you into darkness? was so much wrong with the world. So much that I needed to fix. The void said I could have eternal power. That I could be the light of the world. And it delivered. I have power unlike any god woken, even if I lack my freedom. It laughed as I was sealed away in that lamp. Be the light of the world, god woken, it said. Even so, it was more honest than your hellish seven. You are the joke if you believe the gods will honor their words. You will see. You and your gods are a blight upon this world. I would rid the world of your corruption, not help you spread it.
You see the rage in the Jinn's eyes fade a little. He flexes his claws as he thinks over what you've said.
Perhaps you are right. I have spent so long locked away with nothing but anger for company. Very well, God Woken. Tell me, what do you wish for? Do you wish for power, wealth, knowledge, or to see your enemies gone? That not even I can do. Though I do wish you the utmost luck with that particular problem. You will need it dearly. Choose again, God Woken. In the right hands, power is a tool to change the world. In the wrong, it is a tragedy waiting to happen. Take this and go. Use your power to change the world. You have had your wish, God Woken. We are done here.
The enormous stone slab is covered with cryptic engravings, obscured in places by smears of dried blood. Symbols radiate from the slab's central rune, but you do not know their meaning. The central rune is stained black with 1,000 years' worth of blood. A relatively fresh coating flakes off in the wind.